Hi, welcome to Landscape of Mothers. I'm Jill Clifton. With the holidays fast approaching, I just wanted to talk a little bit about why knowing what you want is so important in changing our family patterns. So a lot of us will be spending time with our families of origin over the holidays, and that can be really distressing. The family can kind of revert to its old patterns and systems, and when you're bringing your kids into this, it can be really distressing. And so it's good to know what we do want out of the holidays. It's good to set some expectations with our families around what we want to have happen, and to figure out both how to self-soothe when we are triggered by what's going on in our families, as well as knowing when it's kind of time to either redirect or to leave. So we might need to, this is a good time to be kind of checking in with what you do want, how you want your family to run, what kinds of behaviors are acceptable in your new family with your children, and then taking those with you when you visit your family of origin. So I really advocate for getting clear on both the things that you can do to take care of yourself in your family. So some of those might be things like making sure that you have ways to separate, like taking a walk, or trying to add small things, bringing games or something that can be helpful to redirect energy and attention, and having those kind of things tucked in your pocket for when things kind of go sideways in your family. So if you're dedicated to going to see family for the holidays, I highly recommend making a list for yourself of two things. One is to, like I said, have ways to self-soothe. So knowing how, what triggers might come up, what happens inside of you that you might need to be able to address. You can take a walk, you can go to the bathroom, you can take the kids outside if that's possible. You can, given your family situation, answering that question is what is possible for you to do to get enough distance so that you can re-regulate yourself. And then second, having things that might be distractions that you can take with you, like I said before, games, or conversation starters that you could do that would kind of redirect people back to something that's palatable as a conversation in the family, or an activity that's something that can sort of reorient the energy of the day. And lastly, I would highly recommend having an exit strategy. So if you already know I can only spend 48 hours with my family, or I can only spend 3 hours with my family, or I can only spend whatever amount of time, knowing that eats up your capacity to be with them, then structure something that looks like that stays within those time limits for you, and honor those boundaries. So the other thing is setting expectations then with your family about how long you'll stay, about what activities you'll participate in, and we'll often get pushback on those. And that doesn't mean that it's wrong. It doesn't mean that it's not okay, and it doesn't mean that you have to capitulate to their expectations. But if you can set some level of boundaries on what you do or what you're willing to do, that can be really helpful if that's done up front.